So do these things happen every day? No, definitely not. Hey friends, welcome to my channel. I'm AmandaMuse, and today I want to share with you a few daily habits that I've been incorporating into my life that I'm pretty sure are setting me up for success. A big thanks to Stack TV for teaming up with me today and sponsoring this video. I know what you may be thinking. It's a little strange, Amanda, to have TV included in habits for success, but I have been incorporating rest and relaxation into my life these last few months, and it's making a huge difference. I feel like a changed woman. So more on that in a little bit. So what I'm gonna do to keep this video exciting is I'm gonna start at the end of the day, and then we're gonna go through 8 daily habits and make our way to the start of the day. So let's do it. Sleep is so important, and I recognize that I'm out of the season of tiny babies, so I'm actually getting sleep. Unless you're like one of those miracle humans who has one of those babies who just sleeps. Does that even exist? It sounds like a unicorn to me. Anyhow, I have been prioritizing sleep. I aim for 7 to 8-ish hours a night, which is significantly more than I used to get not that long ago. And it's everything. It's changing the game. So Dean and I recently did a tiny overhaul on the bedroom. I'm talking like paint. Paint goes a long way, and set it up so that it feels like a sanctuary. And instead of scrolling through my phone, which is super fun, but I just find, aside from the effects of blue light, like I get entertained and then I stop getting sleepy. I have an e-reader by my bed, and I find, especially as the months get a little bit cooler, I'm in Ontario in Canada, and the evenings, they feel like they start at like 4 p.m. But as the evenings get cooler, I find myself genuinely wanting to jump into bed and read a book. And it's helping me fall asleep before midnight. I can't even believe this. I used to be like a 2 a.m. kind of person. So it's kind of amazing. Sleep is everything. Now let's get to this rest and relaxation piece of it, which includes television. I know, it seems like those things don't go together. How does rest set a person up for success? We're kind of like, are we over the word hustle? Is that word something like we're moving past it as we move into the new year? I am truly all about that, finding ways to come down at the end of the day, and I try to wrap up my workday and move into my basement where I sit with my kids and we watch television, making it a point to unwind in the evenings. It allows my brain to shut off, and it's okay to be entertained. Sometimes as a provider, if you're in that role in your family dynamic, you can feel almost guilty about taking time to just not do anything but be entertained. And I'm here to tell you, as a woman who's trying to change her ways, that it's everything. It's also time with your kids, with your family, which is huge, which we're all trying to aim to find, I think, anyway. And so I've recently been trying out Stack TV, which is an add-on with your Amazon Prime membership. So for one low price, you have 12 networks that are added to your membership. And now you have access to this amazing channel that features things that both kids and adults will enjoy. So I know, like, if I'm just by myself and I'm hanging out and the kids are doing their own thing, I love a good makeover show. Give me some HGTV. The holidays are right around the corner, and W Network has all of the holiday movies if that's more your jam. Anyway, I just find it so important at the end of the day to find some way to unwind and relax. And as important as it is for like movement and fitness and all of that good stuff, which I definitely prioritize, the end of the day is not that time for me. I need to put my feet up, have some cozy clothes on, possibly a snack in hand, and just chill. And just know that your support of the brands that I work with is huge. It is honestly life-changing for my family and I, and we so appreciate it. So show them some love, head down to the link and learn about how you can add Stack TV to your Amazon Prime membership. All right, so because we're moving backwards in the day, before I even get to the relaxation part, I make lunches. I really like, Amanda, you can do this. You can make the lunches at night. In fact, I'm sitting here realizing I need to make lunches for tomorrow. And I just find it takes that extra, 15 minutes at the end of the day where it's done and it's in the fridge and it's ready to go in the morning and I don't even have to think about it. So I aim to do that in the evenings, and I also try to get the kids involved. Not the easiest sell. okay? I also take serious pride in making lunches for my children. I love making their lunches. I love to see them eat. I thought that would go away at some point, but it hasn't. It's like a real thing. But I'm telling you, it's a game changer. Make it at night. Dinner time can be a little chaotic if you're, back in the swing of things where you're doing extracurricular activities at the end of the day. For us, we haven't quite entered into that scheduling situation yet. So our evenings and dinner as a family is truly something I look forward to every day. To have no devices, just one-on-one with the family. I'm talking 15 minutes is I love it so much. So we light candles. This is something new that we incorporated over the last year and a half. So we light candles, we play dinner jazz. It's a chance for kids to tell you about their day, for you to share, and for you to literally just be present. I love it. As I said, my husband and I, we share the task of making dinner. He isn't back to his full-time job, but he's working a part-time gig at the moment because, hey, we all gotta work. And I find now that I'm back in the swing of things of cooking, which I was a little bit rusty, okay? It was like, Dean was home for a long time and he really took over the kitchen and all of those duties. And so I had to dust off my brain about how to actually do the dinners again. And for me, the biggest key to success is the meal prep. So I sit down on a Sunday night and I order my groceries. So grocery shopping, not my favorite thing to do. Just gonna throw it out there. I know some of you guys just love it. I'd rather do anything else. So ordering groceries is like a gift. It's a gift from the heavens. So I order my groceries, and when I do, I sit there with my planner. I'm like old school, pen to paper, and I look at the days and I plan what I'm gonna eat and what I know the kids will enjoy. And I try to incorporate one new recipe with, 3 to 4, 5 recipes that I know they're gonna take and everyone's gonna enjoy them. And so I like to plan that out. That way, when it's time for me to cook dinner, I tend to be a bit more structured and rigid with my scheduling. I have all the ingredients on hand and it's like no thought process. I don't necessarily have to order in dinner. We do occasionally, but I'm really trying to stick to a good budget and just also be a bit more mindful of what we're eating and how we're eating. And so meal planning is everything. I work from home and I have been working from home for several years. So I'm pretty strict with my schedule. I ignore all house things during the workday. It drives my husband crazy. I'm not gonna lie. He sees the dishes pile up in the kitchen. He's like, I don't understand. You can't take 20 minutes? No, sir, I cannot take 20 minutes. I am working, I'm on the clock. I aim to work from 9 till 3:30 whenever I leave the house to go get the kids every day. I take lunch breaks, I move my body, I make sure to get up and move around every now and then just to make sure that my brain stays fresh and active. I really try to be mindful of how much time I'm wasting because that's really easy to do. I keep my workspace as neat and tidy as possible. It's bound to get messy. Right now I'm staring at like a chaos corner of boxes and recycling, and I'll get to it. It's a busy season. But I really aim to have a standard of what it looks like in here because I'm very much, the exterior matches the interior of my brain. So if my space is cluttered, my brain feels cluttered. So I really prioritize what does my space feel? What's the energy it's giving me? I mentioned briefly movement, super important. If you've been here for longer than 30 seconds, I speak about this often. I move my body because movement is medicine. In the last year, my husband and did I really do much? I did. I helped a bit. But we renovated a bedroom in our basement and turned it into a home gym. It's one of my favorite rooms in the house. I was gonna say it's my favorite room because it kind of is. It's incredible. It brings me so much joy. I really do treat that 30 to 45 minutes that I can work out. Sometimes it's even an hour. I treat that as part of what contributes to my success because I know if I allow myself to be sedentary for too long, my brain starts to go a little wonky and it doesn't do good things. I need to move in order to keep my energy light and fresh and free flowing. And last but not least, how I start my day is I aim for peaceful mornings. So I wake up with a type of alarm clock that does not terrify me and shock me into existence. It wakes me up slowly. There's like birds chirping. It is just magical. I love it. I try not to use blackout curtains, which my husband would prefer that I use like full blackout curtains, but I need actual sunlight to help me wake up in the morning, because mornings are like, they're not where I shine, okay? I will forever be a night owl, but I'm trying to go to bed early. I also set my alarm clock 20 minutes before anybody else needs to get up, because 20 minutes is all I can handle, but I really enjoy a slow coffee by myself with my dogs and my phone. It's just how I like to wake up. It's super chill, it's super relaxing, and I recommend it. So do these things happen every day? No, definitely not. Definitely not. When they do, I feel like I've won the lottery or something. You know, it's really hard. We aim for these things. These are things I aim for. It doesn't always happen. It doesn't always look lovely and delightful. However, when I do achieve some of them, I do feel like I feel a little bit more successful as a mom, as an entrepreneur, as a woman, and that makes me feel good. So a big thank you to Stack TV for teaming up with me today and sponsoring this video. As I mentioned earlier, your support of the brands that we team up with here on my channel really truly impact me in a very positive way, so I thank you so much for that. There's going to be a link below where you can learn more about how you can add Stack TV to your Prime membership. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye, guys.